I made another adjustment prior to this portion of the video. I reprinted the peg standoff and straight sections so that they would be one piece. The combination of the three peg standoffs added too much length, exceeding the length of my flask. And in case you heard something that sounded like a cat run by, would have been Anna, apparently helping me out in this video. Most of the video is going to be a pretty straightforward cast. There really isn't too much special going on with this pour, other than the uniqueness of the part I'm trying to cast. I have each segment super glued together. I printed out some thicker leg segments, minus the pegs, to function as a runner. I've got 4 gates that connect the runner to the straight portion of the leg, and we'll cut 2 more gates to fill the curve. My concern is the aluminum cooling between the head of the curve and where the curve goes straight. At this point in the process, I was thinking that this could very well fail, despite all the thought I put into how I was going to mold this part. Let me backtrack a bit, because I don't think I mentioned this in the previous video. I thought I might be able to do this cast because of a series of videos I saw on Clark's channel, Windy Hill Foundry. I like Clark's channel a bunch because he shares his failures. He was doing a complex curvy pattern for someone in New Orleans, if I remember correctly. He had a bunch of failures on that project. I saw enough of what he was doing that I thought I could give this simple design a try. However, I didn't ever think it was going to be a slam dunk. Things got interesting when it came time to pour the metal. Up to this point, the only real challenge was the size of the mold. I hadn't used a flask this big since the sword cast, excuse me. This flask, by the way, was put together by the shop class from my middle school. I've been kicking around the idea of building a gingery lathe, if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. And this flask is needed for that, for the bed of that project. Though after seeing a bunch of people hand scraping the bed makes me think that I won't do that project after all. Even so, this flask will be used to make future swords. In my defense, I was 100% positive that I put my lead ingots where they needed to be. With the fire put out, looking over my vent holes, I was still feeling pretty good about this pour, though past experience told me that the flashing cleanup was going to be work. The rest of the video is a series of photos. I wasn't finding it within me to film the cleanup, so I was content with a before and after picture. I need 3 of these legs for this project. I decided up front that I was only going to film the first one, which is what you just watched. However, I also want to show pics of my second pour, which went much smoother. I could have just said that the second one went smoother, but as the young people are saying, pics or it didn't happen. So here are the pics. I had not yet poured the third leg at the time I was finished with taking pictures, except for the final shot of all 3 legs. The third pour, though I don't have the pics to prove it, was the best of the batch with virtually no cleanup at all. Thanks a whole bunch for watching. If you found this video entertaining, informative, or any such things like that in any way, shape, or form, please like and subscribe. Blessings.